SSA Lenertz, if we can walk through these photographs. Looking first at State's Exhibit 820, what compartment of the vehicle are we looking at here?
This is the passenger door area of the pickup.
And Judge, if we could just dim the lights a little bit, otherwise it is quite hard to see.
Who has those controls? Thank you.
Again, like that third door, the partial door for the rear driver's side portion.
And this photograph would have been taken after any swabs had been collected on April 4th, 2019?
That is correct.
Can you show the jury where the area of luminescence is on this photograph, please?
The majority of the luminescence comes from this area on the door. This area of the door is previously in similar areas to where we had collected a door handle on a previous search of the truck, as well as there's some flow from the gravity down the door.
Is this the area that had tested presumptively positive for human blood as well?
Yes.
Can we see that area better in State's Exhibit 836?
Yes.
And if we look at State's Exhibit 837, is this a new area of luminescence?
This is going to be an area, this is where the driver's door frame, just right below the door where you would step on to get in or out of the truck if you needed to. This is just going to be the bottom part of the frame.
You've put that photograph, State's Exhibit 837, in context. Can we see it better in the following photograph in State's Exhibit 838?
Yes.
Can you show the jury where those areas of luminescence are in this photograph, please?
Again, it's the same picture, just it's overexposed. Now you can see a little more of the illumination on the bottom of the door frame with the white, and then obviously with gravity flow again, it goes down into the black portion and then onto the floor.
Did you utilize Blue Star at all in the cab of Chad Isaak's pickup?
Yes, we did.
If we turn to State's Exhibit 839, what can we see from this photograph?
In this particular photograph, it's very difficult to really see any sort of illumination. There will eventually be some illumination on the armrest, as well as a bottle on the seat.
So if we move then to State's Exhibit 840, can we see anything from this photograph?
Not in this particular photograph, no.
In State's Exhibit 841?
Yes, as you can see on the armrest here, there is some illumination on the armrest, as well as where that coupler area is up.
Is this different than the armrest on the other side of the driver's side door, the driver's handles, the passenger handles of the door? Or is this also an area where you would anticipate seeing any transfer?
Well, it's definitely different from any armrest on the door. This is going to be a center console armrest, but we would anticipate to see blood here. If there's blood on the doors, somebody's going to get naturally going to put their arm on the armrest as they would operate the vehicle. So we would anticipate to see blood here.
And if we look at State's Exhibits 842 through 844, can we see some of those areas of luminescence in the cab better?
Yes.
Here, can we see that area better on the center console?
Yeah, you can still see on the center console there's an area right in the middle that continues to illuminate.
And if we move to State's Exhibit 843, what can we tell from this photograph?
So this photograph, again, continues to show more of the illumination on the center console, as well as on this bottle on the seat, on the passenger seat. It does show some reaction with the Blue Star.
Is that a soda bottle or something else?
It appeared to be a soda bottle, yes.
We move to State's Exhibit 844. What did you learn from this photograph?
Again, this is just another photograph taken during the application of Blue Star within the pickup. Again, center console area, as well as the, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it was a 2-liter bottle or maybe a 1-liter bottle, but a large bottle of pop that does show some illumination there.
Now, when this vehicle was originally searched on April 4th, 2019, the driver's side seatbelt was removed. Do you recall that?
Yes.
Was the area of the driver's seatbelt sprayed with Blue Star?
Yes, it was.
If we move to State's Exhibit 845, can we see any areas of indication or luminescence on State's Exhibit 845?
It's very difficult, but there is a little bit of spot on the seat, and then, as we previously talked about, on the door frame where the main driver's door meets that third door back there.
And if we move to State's Exhibit 846, can we see those areas somewhat better?
Yes. So again, we have the door frame here, and then now we can see on the side of the seat where we have near the seat belt that was removed previously, as well as the side of the seat here.
SSA Lenertz, using Blue Star overall, what did we learn in this investigation?
That the person who had operated this vehicle likely had blood on their hands or on their person, getting into the vehicle and then operating it at some junction.
Could you see distinct areas on this vehicle of blood or presumptive blood?
After we had tested the vehicle and swabbed it the first time, we did not see any additional obvious signs of blood in the pickup.
So other than those that had already been swabbed on April 4th, 2019?
That is correct.
Because when we're talking about that, we've talked about some of the same areas: the seat belt, the handles, the driver's side door down, the center console.
Correct.
I apologize if you want to have a seat. From Blue Star Technology, are you able to tell anything other than the presence of blood? Are you able to tell how it got there?
From the Blue Star Technology, no. It gives us just an idea that there may be blood there.
From what you had observed on this vehicle on April 4th, 2019, as well as applying Blue Star on April 9th, 2019, did it appear that these were transfers or something else?
It appeared that they would have been transfer stains.
And can you remind us what a transfer stain is, please?
Yes. Transfer stains are an object with blood on them, touching another object, leaving that blood there. They can also be in the opposite fashion, where blood is on something, and then a third object moves through that blood and moves it. But in this case, it appears to be, from all the items that we're looking at on this pickup, this is blood on somebody touching items in the truck, whether it be the door handle or the seats or anything else.
While you were applying Blue Star and while you were processing this vehicle on April 4th, 2019, was everybody that was collecting samples or taking photographs or collecting evidence from this vehicle wearing gloves?
Yes.
Is there any chance that these stains were transferred by law enforcement?
No.
That's all the questions that I have.